Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm pleased to be joined by Chairman Antonio Roberts of the Bermuda Road Safety Council, Chairwoman Ms. Maxine Keynes of the Water Safety Council, and Mr. Anthony Santucci of CARTA, as we come together ahead of the Cup Match holiday, a time when we celebrate our heritage, our community, and the spirit of friendly rivalry. While Cup Match is a cherished and festive occasion, it is also a time when we must be especially mindful of safety on our roads, on the water, and in our public spaces. Before you hear more detailed remarks from my fellow speakers, I want to take this opportunity to reinforce our collective message, which is to celebrate responsibly. Chairman Roberts will speak shortly about the Road Safety Council's campaign, Alert Today, Alive Tomorrow. I fully support this important call to action. I urge all motorists to remain vigilant, drive attentively, obey speed limits, stay off your phone while driving a vehicle, including boats, and above all, never drive under the influence of alcohol or drugs. The choices we make behind the wheel not just impact ourselves, but also impacts other road users. Equally important is water safety. Many of us take the sea during the holiday, and I encourage all boaters to act responsibly. Chairwoman Keynes will share more, but let me be clear. Safety on the water is everyone's responsibility. Plan ahead, stay alert, observe marine laws, and take care of your passengers and fellow sea users. I also want to commend the Bermuda Road Safety Council for their planned presence at this year's Beach Fest at Horseshoe Bay. Their work to prevent underage drinking and to promote safe celebration amongst our young people is deeply appreciated. I thank them and also CARTA for their continued commitment to promoting responsible behavior. Together, we can make this Cup Match a safe and enjoyable one for everyone. Whether you are supporting Somerset or you are supporting St. George's, let's ensure the holiday is remembered for the right reasons. Thank you, and now I'll hand it over to Chairman Mr. Antonio Roberts.
Thank you, Minister. Good afternoon, everybody. As we approach this memorable celebratory weekend, it is important that we focus on what matters, and it's the safety of us all. I want to go back to our June theme, Alert Today, Alive Tomorrow. It reminds us that the decisions that we make today help the decisions of tomorrow. So as we celebrate this weekend, as we enjoy 2 days of cricket, and as we enjoy time on the water, I want you to remind you that as you travel on our roads, some things that you need to remember. Here are the following. Stay safe on our roads. Buckle up while driving. Avoid distractions. Be diligent to pedestrians. And do not drink and drive. If you are working this weekend and you may feel fatigued, get a designated driver. It is important that each and every one of us take the responsibility of following these simple guidelines to help keep our roads safe. Yes, this is a celebratory weekend, but it's also a time that we see an increase of road traffic accidents. And this year, we do not want to see that. So our message to you today is the decisions that you make today affect what happens tomorrow. So we encourage you to enjoy this weekend. Have fun. Do everything that you want to do. But remember, whatever decision you make today affects tomorrow. And the risk that you take today It could be a bad risk or a good risk. So as I close in my statement today, Bermuda, let's make good risk, and let's enjoy this holiday season. And remember, what happens today affects tomorrow. Go Somerset.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Maxine Keynes, and I am the chairperson for the Water Safety Council. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Minister Owen Darrell for all his continued support and to the Water Safety Council. Cotton Match is one of Bermuda's most celebrated weekends, full of tradition, energy, and good times. But as we gather to enjoy it, we must each keep in mind that we have a role to play in safety, especially on the water. First, drinking and boating do not mix. It is not just risky, but it is illegal. Appoint a sober captain before you cast off, just like you would a car. And remember, every boat must have one life vest per person, no exceptions. Before heading into non-mariners, there will be checks to ensure that every boat has one life vest per person. They must be in good condition, and they must fit properly. Your boat also must be equipped with a VHF radio, and your navigation lights must work. Safety equipment is not optional. Respect no-wake zones, especially when you're within 100 yards of land. Travel 5 knots or less. These zones are to protect swimmers, paddleboarders, and anchored boats. Jet ski riders, listen up. Jet skis are not allowed in certain areas. These are Mangrove Bay, Somerset Long Bay, Cambridge beaches. With large crowds expected, especially for non-mariners, do not overcrowd your boat. Whatever your legal limit is, please keep that number of people on the boat. Have a plan, know who's in charge, and always keep safety first. Let's enjoy this weekend, but let's do it responsibly. Thank you, Bermuda.
Good afternoon, everybody. Cotton Match fever has taken over Bermuda, and it will attract thousands of people over the next few days. Governor Moore announces his departure and the incoming governor's arrival. The island, in 1616, erupted into a vibrant celebration known as the Perpetual Christmas. Meanwhile, law enforcement sprang into action, prosecuting under social hosting laws a case as early as 1616 against a couple who were permitting people to have excessive alcohol in the Sabbath. By 1627, the surge in popularity of the Bermudian drink known as bibi had reached an alarming levels, threatening to hinder home construction, which led the government to impose a strict ban. Yet, this did not diminish the spirits of the Bermudians. The same year, a new law was enacted to confront public drunkenness, holding bartenders accountable for the intoxication of their patrons. This decisive response came just 15 years after the English settled into Bermuda, demonstrating the community's unwavering commitment to preserving order and well-being amid these tumultuous times. Pray tell, it is now, however, 2025. The number of road collisions that have occurred this year is consistent with the average road collisions we have per year. CARTA, in collaboration with the Bermuda Road Safety Council and the Water Safety Council, have come together to educate individuals about the importance of making responsible choices. The partnership builds upon CARTA's long-standing commitment to support initiatives that promote responsible drinking and continue to educate the consumer. Beach Fest. CARTA will be on the beach the first day of Cotton Match, along with the Bermuda Road Safety Council, CARTA members of the public who are going to enjoy the beach. This is the 11th year for this program. This education initiative will further support the Bermuda Road Safety Council and the Water Safety Council summer education program, Risk Takers or Accident Makers. which urges residents to prioritize safety, enjoying the festive cup match and summer periods, socialize, do so in a safe and responsible manner. Taking risks while driving impaired is an avoidable one. And we urge all motorists and boaters to put a plan in place to ensure they get home safe. Remember, risk takers are accident makers. We wish the public an enjoyable and safe holidays. Always bus, cab, or designated driver, A, B, C, D. On behalf of CADA, the staff, and its volunteers, we wish Bermuda an amazing holiday weekend. As usual, go Somerset. Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, I think we'll be open to any questions from the media.
To ensure safety remains a key mandate and a key message to motorists?
Thank you for your question. Monthly, we have themes that promote safety. We are also in a particular moment now. I've come up with a strategic plan to help advocate more safety. We're looking at policy as well. So we're doing the best that we can to help promote safety on our roads. And it's not just us that have to do it, it's us as a community that have to come together and want to be more safer on our roads.
Okay, I just have a question for Minister. It's kind of related to the transport sector. It's related to the Human Rights Commission report recently on disability. Mm-hmm. In its report, it said that the transport services provided by the government, is largely ineffective when it comes to persons with disabilities. And to support those claims, the council said that the bus fleet, it doesn't have access for persons with wheelchair. Can you just offer a comment in response to that?
Absolutely. I can tell you this, that just as recently as yesterday, I did have a conversation with the minister responsible for social development, youth social development and seniors, the Honorable Tanae Farbert. And we are going to sit down very shortly and announce some plans as we go forward, maybe some changes to the Motor Car Act as well, when it comes to transporting those with disabilities. There has been some decisive steps that have been taken previously. You would know that there were a batch of minibus permits that were made available only if that bus had wheelchair accessibility. And we do know that the enforcement of that policy may not have been where we needed to be in the past. And in a collaboration with this ministry, as well as the minister responsible for social development and seniors, you will see some positive changes in the near future along some of the recommendations that were in that report. So we are aware of it. We are taking discussions to make some decisive action to improve the services of transportation on this island, especially when it comes to those with disabilities. So thank you for that question.
Do you have any indication as to when are the timelines that would these discussions?
The timeline will be as soon as possible. We know that this is an important matter, and it is not something that we are going to put on a shelf and leave there. We are going to move it very, very quickly. And even with some other initiatives, you will see that this will be tied into it. It's all synergies. I also want to take this opportunity to thank the Department of DPT, Transportation, also the Department of Marine and Ports. As you would have seen, there have been some adjusted ferry times. We're very happy about that. And while those will get our visitors down to the eastern end of the island for the celebratory festivities, those transportation methods also are allowed to keep motorists off the roads who would like to, partake in some more festive activities and actions. So that is the vision that has been taken by ministries across the government, this ministry, to see that there has been a need and to make sure that we put on, the supply of transportation to meet the demand of those who need it. So I know you would have seen yesterday the ferry schedule that came out. There are additional ferries that are leaving, one from Watford Bridge. It will stop in Dockyard, head down to St. George's, and on the way back, it will do the same. It will leave St. George's after the game. It will stop at Dockyard and go to Watford Bridge. So that is some of the thinking that we've done, based on the past, so that we can go forward. So I'd like to take this opportunity, if there are no more questions, to wish once again Bermudians all a happy Cup match. I see everyone behind me, I think, has said go Somerset. You notice I do not have on any red today. So we hope that the hosts are successful in this year's competition. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you. I want to acknowledge the work of the Road Safety Council, the work of the Water Safety Council, and the continued work of CARTA. Thank you very much. Good. Thank you, everyone.